Hello and welcome to the vlog. So we are at Pleasurewood Hills, as you can probably see, maybe? Don't know. Maybe if you recognise this park you might see that we're at Pleasurewood Hills. So we are here for their Halloween event, Pleasurewood Chills. We did come last year and we really enjoyed it. It is an upcharge to do the mazes, so they have two scare mazes. They have got Shaft 13. Oh, sorry, we just found the map over here. We've got Shaft 13, which is based around Hobs Pit. It doesn't actually say the names of them, but hang on, I've got the ticket here. So, like I said, they've got Shaft 13, which is based on Hobs Pit, which is the old dark attraction that they used to have here. But it is now the route into Ingun Trail. And we have got Hell Express, which is the scare maze that's within the train. It doesn't look too busy here today, which is a shame because, you know, you can see, look, they've got all the pumpkins out, they've got the decorations out. You know, we're going down to Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach later. I'll give this vlog a shout out in the other one as well. And we are here today, obviously, with Cam and Theme Park Duck, my little nephew. This park has got some exciting times ahead because it has just been sold, and it's been sold from the Lucan Group, who used to own Drayton Manor, to a new group. So I love this park. I've got a lot of childhood memories here, so it will be nice to see if they put some investments in, because like I said, it's a lovely park. It's got a lot of potential, I feel. I think personally what they probably should do, just my opinion, put in a good family roller coaster to start with, put it back on the map, give it something people to talk about, give them a reason to come here. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the vlog. So we will have a little wander around. We're going to see what's what, get on a few rides. I'd just like to say a big thank you to Pleasurewood Hills for having us down here today. They're, you know, always nice to work with content creation because they allow us to film on rides, and it just makes it for a nicer experience throughout the day. Because we get to share the content with you. So, last run. Is that a teaser? Because last year it wasn't called Last Run, it was just called the Hell Express. And obviously, like I was just saying, obviously they've sold the park. So will this be the last year that we're going to be seeing Hell Express here? Maybe. What do you think? Because it wasn't called that last year, it was just called Hell Express last year. So we'll have to wait and find out. Like I said, we're going to have a little wander around, see what there is, and we'll see you in a little minute. So last time we was here, this wasn't open and we didn't get to experience this. They was building it up and we could see that they was putting the work into it. It didn't actually open at all last year, I think, but it's open now. We've got Marble Madness. It's nice to see that you can see now that they're putting a little bit of effort into the signage, which, you know, it makes it look a little bit more like it's here to stay. So, you know, maybe this is a positive sign of things to come. Let's hope, because like I said, I've got a lot of love for this park. We can take you along for this one. We can take you on for a POV, that's what I was thinking. POV, what was the word? So we will take you along and we'll see you in a minute. Marble Madness.
Yeah. Ow, sorry.
It's like a wild mouse coaster.
It is a wild mouse, isn't it?
It is a wild mouse coaster.
When did you see the drops on this?
So imagine a little bit like Rattlesnake at Chessington. Is that type of ride?
Yeah,
you can see the sea lion show over there. So as you can probably see, there is a lot of land that they could still develop on around here.
I don't trust this, there's nothing over the edge. Oh, everything's down by the seals. Everyone's watching the seals. That's why.
See Leon?
Look.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, my God. I don't trust this. It's literally nothing over the air.
Here we go. Whee!
Oh, yeah, painful.
That's the one thing with these rides.
No.
The brakes are always.
The pain.
Brakes are always quite sharp on these.
Ah. Whoa. Ow.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that was Marble Madness.
Yeah.
Quite fun. Huh?
Probably because I redid it. Operating might not even be operating.
So you just saw we had an on-ride POV on Marble Madness there. So like I said, it really does add to the day when we're able to do some POVs.
Hey.
So, just looking at this area here, so if they were to do some investment for next year, what would be quite nice to see, you could use this area here as a nice little, like a scare zone, which would be quite cool. You could theme it into the Jolly Roger, do some like piratey themes, especially because you've got the water there as well. You know, my little idea there, I like that. Yeah, I think this would make it for a nice little scare zone because this bit's quite like ambient with all the trees, and I think this could be done nicely. So we've got a lot to thank for this ride. On our TikTok, one of our videos went viral on the Jolly Roger, the drop tower, and we've not got Caden on it yet, and I think because he's here today filming, he's going to be coming on with us, which should be a lot of fun.
It probably wouldn't be if it wasn't filmed.
Yeah. So thank you for that. So we're going to be going on the Jolly Roger, and then it's had a couple of updates. So with the video that we had on here, it's on our TikTok. So if you're not following us on TikTok, do go and give us a little follow over there. So yeah, this I've got to say, I think is one of the most intense drop towers that I've done in the UK. So yeah. I really, the face on him, I really enjoyed this, but as you can see, it's had a few updates yet again on the signage. So is this like a good positive thing that things are going to be changing very soon? You know, we're going to be seeing more investments into the park. I really hope so, because like I said, I've got a lot of good memories here, and hopefully we might see Woody later in his little Halloween outfit. So let's go on to Jolly Roger, and we'll see you in a little bit. So we was going to go and jump on the Jolly Roger, but unfortunately it's closed at the moment. Hopefully it will be reopened again a little bit later, and we'll be able to get onto it. We will soon see, hopefully. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go down to Cannibal Express. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this coaster, because like this is really old. I remember going on this as a kid, and you know, it normally runs on one train service. The throughput isn't brilliant on it. The thing is, it's quite a classic coaster. You know, I believe there's only like one model of this left in the world, and it is this one. So, I mean, I might be wrong on that. But, so we're going to go down to Cannibal Express. Oh, is this one closed as well? Oh, I hope not.
Just a little mini queue.
Oh, little mini queue. That's absolutely fine. We don't mind a little mini queue. It's not busy at all. So we're going to go down and have a little ride on this and take you for a POV. So Cannibal Express has just experienced a temporary delay. Maintenance has just turned up, and they are going to be doing something very technical here. They're going to be giving the train a good push. Get it a bit further along on the track. It's literally just stopped on the brake run over there. So like I said, maintenance is going to come in, give it a little push and get it back going again, and then we'll be going round ourselves.
I apologise guys, it shouldn't be much longer. You see the maintenance geezers over there now just trying to get it out, push it forward and get it down. That is stopped at the final brake. So that's supposed to slow it down. What it's done is it's just held it in place. So it's kind of a good thing in a way, because the brakes work, but a little bit too well.
Now,
do a push and I'll come back through, alright guys?
now I like that, you know, some people when they do see like a ride breakdown, they get a bit panicked and they're like, oh no, I'm not going to go on it now. That was very nice. He just sort of explained it all, explained what has actually happened and basically what they're going to do to rectify it, just to put people's minds at rest. I like that. Good communication, telling you what, you know, so you know what's what. So, after waiting for Cannibal Express for a little while, it's not in operation at the minute, so we'll go back to that later. So we're going to go and jump on Jolly Roger, because that's now back open. Cam's not coming on. He's done it a few times before, but this is Caden's first ever time of riding this, so this is going to be fun. Because, yeah, this is, like I said, this is powerful, this is intense, this ride. It's high. We'll see you in a little second when we're on there. So, we're just loaded up for the Jolly Roger. And like I said, in my opinion, this is the most intense drop tower in the UK. That's my opinion. And if I'm right in saying, it's not like it's a manual release, this one. So they can keep you up there as long as they like, basically. It's not like to a set time or anything. And here we go. And like I said, it's going to be fun to see Caden's reaction. Because, yeah, this is high. It's intense. There's Wipeout over there. Hopefully that will be going a little bit later. Yeah, it's high, as you can see. And then we just wait for the drop, and it's intense. I didn't swear that time. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I think he's going to be shocked by that one. Like I said, it's a powerful drop tower, that one. That was all good. So we just come off Jolly Roger, and I said, that is intense, that ride. And look at this. And I don't know if I noticed it last time, but that sounds like a new speaker. I don't think the audio was that loud round here last time we was here. I said, are we going to be seeing those improvements? And I have just seen a post on Scare Tour to confirm that, like I said, like I thought when I was walking up here, that Hell Express, the last run, is going to be its last run. So, yeah. I think I'm going to probably grab a drink and then we're going to go and do a few more rides. Like I said, there's not been overly many queues, so we're getting round things quite quickly, which is nice. Yeah, we've still got a Wipeout to do. Hopefully that'll open a little bit later. It was shut when we first come in the park. So yeah, going to get a drink and have a little wander around. And this is the thing with coming to this park, in my opinion. It's because it's quite a quiet park and it's not got the busy crowds coming through. You can take your time here. You don't have to rush round to get on everything. And you know, there's like a nice, there's food obviously here, but you've got a Tesco outside if you want a Tesco. You can go and get yourself like a meal deal and sit up and have a picnic, or there's a McDonald's out there, so yeah, I love this park. I've got a little fond memory. Like I said, I used to come here, and obviously back in the day, obviously they used to have the parades with Woody Bear. Could we see all that be coming back? That would be so cool. And then obviously we've got over, which we'll talk about when we get over there, the castle, and yeah, so we'll have a little talk about that when we get over there. But I'm going to be interested to see what the future holds for this park. I really am. I really hope they do put that investment in, give it the love and the TLC it needs, put it back on the map again. So we just stopped off to get a little drink, and I just want to so they've got some Halloween items on the menu, which is really good to see. So they're adding, incorporating more bits into it. But we've got the Pleasurewood Chills cup, which you can pay to have refills in. That's nice that they've got the cup for Halloween. And I picked up cappuccino in a refillable cup, and that is £8 with the cup, obviously, and then you can get unlimited refills of any hot drink all day, which I think is quite a good offer because I drink a lot of coffee. So yeah, and then I think you do have to pay for the refills in the drinks cup. but they're cheaper, obviously. Well, now you've bought the cup, so you just take it back and get a refill. But yeah, no, it's quite a nice little... Huh? No, it's plastic. It's quite a nice little cup. So, yeah. Just wanted to add that in there. And also, I was talking to the lady, they've got a Halloween hot chocolate, and apparently in the pizza shop around the corner, all of the pepperoni is shaped to pumpkins. So we'll see if we can see that as well. So we're now going to go and jump on the pirate ship. Gaydon wants me to go on one side and him to go on the other. Hopefully we can get right on the back so we get all the little pops of airtime. If not, we'll wait because it's not that busy. We was just talking, it's such a shame to see like there's not that many sort of people around the park and whatever. Because like I said, it's a lovely little park. It's not expensive or anything like that. So yeah, shiver me timbers. This has been here for a good time. I can remember going on this as a kid as well. So yeah, we'll go around and we'll see you in a minute. Here we go on the Jolly Roger. Cable's over that side, so we can have a little bit of a bow. Yar! I don't know why I always feel it appropriate. You have to do a little bit of a yar when you're on a pirate ship. Yar! Yar! I love a pirate ship. And I was just saying to Caden, a little bit of a geeky one, but obviously it's a Huss pirate ship, which obviously if been on like Intoxicator at Alton Towers, like they make the top spins and a few other good flat rides. So like I said, this is very old, this one. It's been here a long time. But look at the theming and the detail on it, like in the middle and at the back. This actually reminds me a little bit of the Black Buccaneer that used to be at Chessington. Hey! Yar! 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 Come on! Give me your best pirate impression! Yar! That's it! Yar! Yar! Wipeout over there. Still not opened yet. Hopefully we'll get a little ride on it later. And this is what I'm saying, there's some really good flat rides here at Pleasurewood Hills. And this is why I'm saying I think what they need to do is to get that investment, just put in a really good like family roller coaster, put it back on the map, give people a reason to want to come here again. So that was the College Jolly Roger. Shiver me timbers. So, and that's what I've said, how cool would that be, like having that as a little scare zone over there, because obviously you've got the Shiver me timbers here, you've got the Jolly Roger there, which is all pirate themed, so why not do, and by the sea obviously, why not do like a little pirate themed scare zone over there? That'd be just cool, I think. My opinion. Why can I hear Nemesis? Oh, so we've just come out of Woody's Emporium and we have got Birds of Paradise, which is new. That was doing it last year. And it looks like Wipeout is now testing. Is there people on it? No, it's testing. So hopefully we're going to be able to get a little go on it. Fingers crossed, because like I said, it has had the new lap bar restraints put on it. Last time we was here, it was the overhead restraints. So like I said, fingers crossed we're going to get a little go on it. We will see. Let's just watch it test, shall we? Hey! It's quite cute. They've obviously updated the front of the car as well. They put a little shark on it, which looks really cool. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little go by the looks of it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So.
Yeah, they do. I like that bit where it goes over. I like that. 20, 12 minutes, nice. 11 minutes.
So, Wipeout has just opened. As you can see, it's a little bit of a mad rush. It is like their main roller coaster here, so you can understand why. And obviously, it's had its updates with the lap bars. So, we're going to be taking you along for a POV. We'll do hopefully a front and a back one and show you. Because obviously, you do get a different experience from the front and from the back. So, yeah, looking forward to taking you along. And looking forward to seeing Kane's reaction again. So, and I'll get in first. So here we are, we're going to get on Wipeout, the new train. And obviously they have got a new lap bar restraint system. So it's going to be interesting to see what this feels like. And the lap bars do look very weird. They don't even look like they're finished. It looks like they should have some sort of padding around this bit. But either way, we're on it, we're going to enjoy it. And see what it's like with a lap bar.
That's not comfortable. It's not comfortable.
No, I admit it's not overly comfy, but yeah, we now have a lap bar restraint. So it'll be interesting to see how this rides. So Can's behind us. Woo. So like I said, we was also very lucky we had another video that went viral-ish on here as well with this young man. So you probably may have seen that before. That's on TikTok. And on our other social platforms, so make sure to go and give us a follow.
Oh, that is very tight.
Very tacked.
No, it is.
So here we go on Wipeout. Not brand new ride, but brand new piece on the track. So new car. So we're very excited to see how this now rides.
I'm not
see if it feels.
now, guys.
That's all right. I'll get your reaction. Just waiting for a thumbs up for a dispatch. And then what we'll do is we'll quickly run round and hopefully get a back row ride as well. Because obviously this ride does feel a little bit different at the front and the back. Because when you're at the back, obviously it feels like you're going up a lot higher to when you're at the front. But then obviously when you're on the other side, you're up a lot higher than if you're at the back. So we'll see. Here we go. Goes Wipeout 2.0. They have not made it steeper. It probably feels steep because you're leaning forward into the bar. I said it probably feels a bit steeper because you're leaning forward into the bar. And I reckon we're getting to about the top. About now, yeah? And it looks like the scare maze is there. Hey! Whoa! Woo! Jesus!
Ow, that seat hurts! Ah! Woo! The seat hurts me so much!
Whoa!
Oh, the seat hurts.
I always forget how intense that is and I always get a head rush on this. Oh, blimey.
The seat hurts me.
It feels a lot different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does feel very different. I wouldn't have... Wait, here we go. Hey! God, I feel dizzy. Head rush. I don't know why that always gives me a head rush. I always forget how intense that ride is. So we'll try and get round and do a back row ride now. So here we go on Wipeout. We're at the back row now. So this time, as we're going up the lift hill, it's going to feel like we're going up a lot higher. So looking forward to this one. No, I know you're not. It does feel a lot different with the lap bars now. It feels a lot more intense, doesn't it? So, here we go.
Okay, it feels a lot better now that it's not so tight on me. The last lap bar was really tight on me.
Yeah, it definitely looks a lot higher as you come up from the back, doesn't it? And you see it at the back first, not the front. Obviously, different experiences. So.
We're about to reach the back.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
We're not. We've still got a little while to go yet. Nearly there, though. Almost. Almost. And I reckon we're now coming to about the top, I reckon. Not sure. Not sure. Yeah, feel it slowing down. There we go!
Oh my god! Woo! Oh my lord!
It is so intense, this ride. I always forget how intense it feels. And I do, it gives me such a head rush being on this. Here we go, now we're climbing up, ready to go back. And here we go. It feels so intense now.
Oh my head.
It's honestly like, spinny. That was good though. Enjoyed that. Enjoyed. I don't know if I preferred it more at the front or the back. I think I prefer it more at the back.
At the front. It
At the front.
less.
Fair. Teamwork. Well done. So here we go on the Express. This is a fun little coaster. It used to be called the Rattlesnake when I used to come here when I was a kid. No, not Rattlesnake. Snake in the Grass, I think it was. So yeah, should be fun. Yay! Caden's right at the front by himself, and we're right at the back. Wave! Woo! The staff are always so friendly here. They really are. I always tend to find that at the smaller parks. They always seem to be a little bit more friendly. Here we go. Whee! It chopped over that first bit. Whoa! Can't even see Caden. There he is. Coming along the train. So it does make for a different experience. But that's the same for all roller coasters, really. Being at the front or back makes a difference. But you can see how long it is. He's right over there. He's already in the station and we're still going round. So we're just going to be walking around to go and do the mazes now. We're going over to Hobs Pit. We just noticed as well, obviously it's not running at the minute, but on the chairlift that goes over the lake to the other side of the park, they put a couple of skeletons in the car over there, which actually, you know, it's just something little, isn't it? But it means it does something, doesn't it? I can remember back in the day.
Vlogging final boss.
The vlogging final boss. I can remember back in the day when Alton Towers used to do that for Halloween. They'd put like skeletons around the cage of Oblivion, and they'd put like a couple of skeletons in the rapid boats because the rapids used to be open this time of year. So, like I said, we're just walking over to Shaft 13, which is based on the old style Hobs Pit, which used to be here, which was a dark ride, which apparently was too scary, so they then changed it into the route into Gun Trail, which we will go around there anyway, in a little bit. But like I said, this one is based on the old Hobs Pit that used to be here. So it's nice that they've sort of kept that legend alive. And actually, I would quite like to see them bring Hobs Pit back. You know, is this going to be the last run that we get of this? Obviously, it's under the castle building, which, going back to when I first used to come here, this used to be used for what they called Noel's house party. And obviously Mr. Blobby would go in there and you'd get like the slime and the gungeon back in the day. But now, and then after that, it got used for laser quest tag, like underneath the castle. But now they obviously use it as the scare maze. So it'll be interesting to see under new ownership whether they'll give it a little bit of TLC and bring it back to its former glory and maybe bring in some new shows. Who knows? We'll have to wait and find out. So let's go and experience Shaft 13, the legend of the Hob. Like I said, this one is based on the old Hobs Pit that used to be here, so it'll be fun. Characters like mining sort of experience. So we'll tell you. Can't film in the mazes, unfortunately, which is a shame because I feel like this is probably going to be like the last time we see these mazes. Definitely Hell Express is going to be the last time we see it. So yeah, we will give you our thoughts and opinions when we come out. Let's go and do Shaft 13. So we've just come out of Hobs Pit. We was the only ones that were in the actual maze at the time, so I think we got a lot of the jumps, and that was very good. I really enjoyed that. There's it's a good little set piece, and like I said, a nice little nod to the old Hobs Pit that used to be here. Yeah, no, it's always. Did you enjoy it? Obviously.
Yeah.
This one, I was watching his face and he was absolutely terrified. It was fun to watch. It's long, I think. It's longish. It's not the longest of rides, but mazes, but it's still long. It's got a good storyline to it. You know, you're going down. And also, I don't think we had it last year, but this year they took a little photo of us as we went into the pit. So that's a new little thing. So there is little bits, by the looks of it, that they're trying to make the improvements in. And, you know.
The best thing to film was the bloke outside still recognised from last year.
That was quite cute. We was here last year and we had a brilliant time last year as well. But as we walked up, the guy sort of said to us like, "Oh, you back for more this year?" So yeah,
Yep.
it was.
Then horse.
What, you want to do the horse?
Yep.
Old feet.
Kane's going to go and jump on Giddy Up. Head him up, move him out. Your board lesson. So I don't think I'm going to go on this. Last time when I went on this, I felt a little bit strange going round. So we will watch Caden going round on this. But we've had a lovely day so far. We still got one more maze to go and do. Like I said, I just think, you know, a couple of little roaming actors around here, a little scare zone, and I just think that would bring the whole event together to get like as a whole package, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, you can, like I said, don't get me wrong, you can tell the park needs a little bit of TLC, but then again, that reflects in the price. Like I said, the scare mazes are an upcharge. They are an extra £8, so £4 a maze, which in my opinion, that's not bad because they are quite good mazes. And at that price as well, it makes them really affordable to go through like once or twice if you wanted to, that is. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. It was sort of the same as last year, I think. There might have been a few little changes in there. Like I said, definitely the photo opportunity was different. So we're, as you can probably see, we're like towards the back of the park now. So we've got one more maze to do. We've got creepy caves to do. We'll show you the rest of sort of the theming around the park.
I genuinely forgot this was here.
Fair.
I thought this was at Chesington.
No. So yeah. And also Creepy Caves, we'll go and have a little look around there, which, no, it might be Creepy Critters. Creepy Caves used to be at Chessington World of Adventures. That was cool, that was. I don't know if anyone remembers that one. But yeah, so we're having a good day. We're enjoying it, as always. We just like being out, having fun. You know, sometimes it's about the people that you're with, not the places you're at, and the memories that you make. So, and this is what we love doing. Creating memories, allowing this little one to be creative with his stuff as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's lovely. It is really nice. Like I said, we've still got a good couple of hours, so yeah, we'll take you along for as much as we can. Get you on up there, boy. I'm on a horse. Whose horse is that? And it's nice that they have, like, I think most of this is sort of new. Like, it wasn't new last year, but obviously it was. It's like newish sort of, and like even nice that they put like pumpkins in that bit as well. In my opinion, you know, it's just little touches like that in it that add to the experience. Yeehaw, cowboy!
Just telling them to like and subscribe.
Whip the horse, make it go faster. Video on up.
I hit the plastic.
Ooh.
You need to do that.
So we're just towards the back of the park, and we were just discussing, you know, there's a lot of like pumpkins out. They have put a lot of like decorations around as well, and it's a shame that, you know, it's not that busy for it to be appreciated that much. You know, it is a good Halloween event. Don't get me wrong, like, you've not got the best of rides or like the best roller coasters or anything, but for the price, for Halloween, for something to do, it's a lovely little event. I really do sort of recommend coming, in my opinion. Like I said, the mazes are good. You know sort of what rides there are here. Don't expect like a fun-packed, like, thrill day out, but there is some good things. We've got some nice little photo opportunities over there, which we'll get Caden into in a minute. Get you in the stocks. We've got the carousel with the creepy witch sitting here.
Which one?
Look, the witch is there, look.
What are you talking about, the ride-on?
No, don't be horrible. And we've got the little creepy witch here, looks really cool. And what a perfect location. Imagine just seeing that, like, with the carousel spinning round in the background.
And it's right there, like if you were just walking down.
Yeah, so.
I think this is the quietest I've ever seen.
So we're just going to go and have a little look around Creepy Caves, which is another little offer in here, which is in the route into Gun Trail bit, or it's right around the exit of it. And this, I believe, we did come and have a look around it last year. They've got all like spiders and creepy crawlies that you can have a look at and maybe hold. So let's go and have a look around the Creepy Cave. See what's in here. Shall we? That's what we got. Oh yeah, you've got all like little bugs, creatures and critters. But you can see up there is a lizard, or not sure what he is. I'm not fond of creepy crawlies at all. So yeah. Like, I don't like spiders, don't like anything like that. Oh, look at a stick insect.
My friend owns a bunch of stickers.
He just reminds me of Thingy off Ant. No, not Ants. Bug's Life. So this is a nice little different bit, I think. Like, it's a bit of an educational sort of thing as well, because they do have people in here that will tell you about all of the bugs, and I believe you can have the opportunity to hold some of them as well. So, where's the tarantula? Oh, is it real? No, it's alright, it's not alive. Don't like tarantulas. Yeah, it is. So I know a lot of people don't really like spiders, but yeah, so if you're an acrophobic, look away. There's, in all fairness, they don't look as scary as you think.
They do.
I don't like spiders, but yeah, they don't look that scary. Size of a snail. Blimey. Got some little crickets and locusts, black beauty stick insects. Oh, I think these two are having a little bit of adult time in here. We will leave them to that, shall we? I don't know, they're giving each other a piggyback, one of the two. But yeah, it's a nice little, a different attraction. I don't know if it's like an outside company that they bring in to do it or what, but it's, yeah. Like I said, there's like a little bug handling zone over there. You can hold some bugs and creatures and critters, but I don't think any of us are that brave.
No.
No. So we just like looking through the glass and being nosy. But it's a nice little thing to have a little look at. So we're going to go through Rootin' Tootin' Gun Trail, and this is what, like I said, this used to be Hobs Pit back in the day, and you can probably still see some of the old theming from it still. But now it's an interactive shooting game. I'll show you a little bits of it. I'm not going to show you all of it because we've shown you it before. But yeah, we will take you around and show you as much as we can. Hello.
Three of you together?
Yep. So we're on the Rootin' Tootin' Gun Trail, which used to be a gun trail, but the gentleman was just telling us that apparently they've been sent off for repair. So yeah, at the minute it's just a dark ride. So we didn't show you around all of that. Like I said, the guns were inactive, so it was just a bit of a dark ride-ish. There weren't really, you could tell it needed a little bit of TLC, like there was a lot of dark space in there. And like Cam was saying as we was going round, it feels like a lot of wasted space. Because, you know, this used to have such a good reputation for being such a good dark ride. Yeah, it's a shame that it's sort of been left to sort of fall to that sort of state, really. Hopefully, though, you never know, they may give it a bit of TLC with the new company coming in and maybe restore it back to its former glory. Hopefully, you never know. But so we're back round now towards the other side of the park, or the front of the park, and we're going to go and do Hell Express, I think. Yes. And then we're going to go and do Cannibal Express and yeah, and then I don't know. Do you want to do the Water Fun Factory?
No, I didn't mean like the last ride. It's called the last ride or something.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so we're going to go and do the Hell Express now, which is called the last journey, last ride, last run. Which obviously, like I said earlier in the vlog, they have confirmed that this is going to be its last season. And I'm not surprised. I mean, this train has been here for years. I'm surprised it's still sort of standing, to be honest. I can remember this one back in the day. It used to house. It used to be like a restaurant bit and a picnic area, and you used to be able to sit out here and get your food and stuff like that. But obviously now they're using it as the scare zone. And this is apparently going to be the last time that we see it like this. So unfortunately we can't take you around. I wish we could, just to sort of show you like how it was, because it's a very unique experience, it being in a train carriage. So we will go and have a little look around, and we'll see you when we come off and give our thoughts and opinions then. Right. So we've just come out of Hell Express. And it was fun. They used the spaces really well. There's some good jump scares. They come out from above, below. They use the cabins. And like I said, that's unfortunately going to be its last year here. So if you haven't already, try and get down here for Halloween and try and check it out, because it is good. It's a really good use of space. It is good. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here next year. I really am looking forward to seeing if they put that little extra bit of investment in, just make those little tweaks and changes. But it was really good. It was fun. Got some, like I said, we've all got some good jumps. I think I jumped, Cam jumped. Caden was in the middle, bless him, and he was the one that got most of the jumps. So it was fun. It was really good. So I think we're going to go and do Cannibal Express now, and then we're going to be heading to Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach for Fairground Frights. We can't wait for that. So make sure you're subscribed, because that will be coming up a little bit later. So it's been a really good day. It's cold. It's not been busy at all. And like I said, that has been a shame. It would be nice to see a few more people put a bit more interest into this place. But like I said, it is what it is. Hopefully that will come next year with some more investments. So yeah, like I said, we're going to get on Cannibal, and we'll see you in a minute. So we was going to go and jump on Cannibal Express, but it has been shut down. And I think it's been shut for most of the day. I think, obviously, when we sort of was on there earlier, it wasn't open then, or that's when it broke down, and I think it may have been broke for the rest of the day. So we're going to end the vlog there. We've had a good day. We've got round most of the rides that we want to get on, and it's been fun. Like, we've enjoyed the mazes. Like I said, we're going to be excited to see next year what happens with the place, and whether they're going to be putting any investments in, and whether they're going to put any changes in. Because, yeah, like I said, you know, it's a nice park. It's got some good things. Here comes a train. I'm just going to quickly go and grab a drink, and then we're off to Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach for Fairground Frights, which is a brilliant event. It's such good value for money. So make sure you're subscribed for that one, and we'll go and see you in the next vlog.